When it came to politics, I used to be one of those middle of the road guys. I used to stand and walk down the middle of the aisle and flipping off both sides. Because let's face it, politics are politics, and politicians are politicians. None of them are really that great. But I want to tell you, why I don't like the Democratic Party. I wasn't recruited, I wasn't indoctrinated, I wasn't brainwashed. I was influenced, but I was influenced by the actions of the Democratic Party. And today, I'd like to talk about their views on immigration. When it comes to immigration and the Democrats, they always seem to leave out one very key important word. It never fails. No matter what it is, no matter who's talking about it, and that word is illegal. Yes, this country is a melting pot. Yes, this country was built by immigrants. But see, there's a thing that, it's just like your house. Someone that wants to come and visit you or come and stay with you, they come to your front door and they knock on the door and they ask you if they can come in, you invite them in and all that stuff. Now, if someone kicks in your back door or breaks out your window and climbs in, do you go, oh, well, you're here now, you might as well stay? No, you don't. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of legal immigrants that had to go through the process, jump through the hoops to be here so they could be citizens and get all the rights that this great country gives, and have the ability and the honor and privilege to vote and everything else that comes along with being a citizen, that probably look at these illegals the same way. Well, how come I had to go through all this and they just get to walk around and walk across a river somewhere and they're handed a cell phone, a bank card, and hey, go about your merry way. Here, your apartment's over this way. The word is illegal immigrants, is what people are up in arms about. So let's talk about something that a lot of people don't realize. They don't even think about it. But it's the way that the Democratic Party uses ICE. So they can point their fingers across the aisle and say, see what they do? See, they form these little sanctuary cities. And the sanctuary cities say, don't worry, we'll hide you. We won't do anything. We won't turn you over. And if you do happen to do something stupid, we have no cash bonds. So we'll, send you through the process in an hour or two, sign some papers, and you're back on the streets to commit more crimes. And we'll protect you. We won't turn you over to ICE. No, So what does that do? When ICE finds out where this person is, instead of just taking that one person, that illegal, they go find where he lives and they go, they kick down the door. When they go in, they find 8 more illegals. Now, these illegals, they're not doing anything wrong. They didn't harm anybody that we know of. But guess what? They're undocumented, so they get swooped up. And there you go. All because of the sanctuary cities. So then the Democrats, they can go, see, you said you only get the criminals, but you're not. You're rounding up everybody. You're rounding up everybody. People that aren't criminals. You said, but it's them. They're the ones that force it to be that way. Because if you would arrest one of these criminals, find out that he's undocumented and illegal, and go, hey, ICE, he's here. ICE would go get that one guy, the criminal, and be on their merry way. But no. Why isn't it that way? Because the Democrats use it to their advantage so they can go, see, but nobody thinks about it and nobody talks about it. Now, when it comes to the illegals and their criminal activity, they protect them at all costs. Example, Chicago, college student, college campus, just chilling, minding their own business, doing nothing. An illegal deletes this young lady. Not just that, but first of all, shouldn't be in the country because he's here illegally, has a firearm, shouldn't have one of those, but it's Chicago with the strictest gun laws ever, remember, next to California, that is. And this person was just arrested right before this and is out on the streets. But anyway, so this young lady, college campus, doing what college people do, just roaming around, hanging out on campus. A Chicago altar woman gets on social media, makes a video and says, it's just a case of the wrong place at the wrong time. That's right, a college student on her college campus was at the wrong place at the wrong time. No, the illegal, he wasn't at the wrong place in a country he shouldn't be in. No, of course not. This is the extent that the Democratic Party goes to take care of these criminals and to protect them and hide them. And see, in my opinion, that woman that dropped off her kid, you know, the one in Minnesota, dropped off her kid, got in the car and went to harass the ICE agents and used the car as a weapon to try to run them over. She was at the wrong place at the wrong time, doing the wrong shit. Not the college student chilling on her college campus. It's fucking ridiculous. Now let's talk about the pure stupidity and hypocrisy of it all. I had a commenter come on and say, fuck the Republicans. See, Trump isn't doing a good enough job. Obama deported far more illegals than Trump. Just think about that. Let that sink in. That's his debate. That is the debate. The people that say, fuck ICE, that go and protest ICE, that go and try to run ICE agents over with their car, the people that dox the ICE agents, threaten the ICE agents, attack the ICE agents, and say that anybody who is supportive of the ICE agents and deporting these immigrants are racist, Nazi, white supremacists. But yet, the Democratic Party does it better. That's right. Obama did it better, and Trump isn't doing a good enough job. So tell me, please make it make sense. So I guess that means the Democratic Party is even more racist than the Republicans. Now, there was a guy who went to Harvard and was asking some college students, we all know about college students, if they liked or hated America, if they were proud to be American, or if they were disgusted and ashamed to be Americans. And of course it was edited that only the ones that were ashamed and hated America were the ones talked to, of course, but that's what the whole idea was. But, you know, they said, no, we hate it here, blah, 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 yada, 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 went through the whole spiel. And he said, well, what is your number one concern? What would you change? If you could just change one thing, what is your top priority? What would you change first? And they all said, immigration. And again, they left out the important word. Because when it comes down to it, our immigration policies are just fine. They're exactly fine. They're just like everywhere else in the rest of the world, actually. Probably a little bit better. But there's nothing wrong with our immigration policies. It's just when they're not carried out. Like when Biden just opened the border and let everybody and their mother come across. That's not our immigration policy. Our immigration policy is that people come, they get vetted, They go through the process. And yes, not every immigrant is illegal. And there, again, are not the ones that people have a problem with. But again, these Harvard educated people, they don't have a clue. So the guy then said, so since you hate America, if you could go anywhere, where would you go? One said Copenhagen, so Denmark. Somebody said New Zealand, and there was a couple other places. But oddly enough, no one said Iran, Iraq, India, or any of those fine places. No one mentioned those. No one said Israel or Palestine, or no one wanted to go to any of those places for whatever reason. I don't know. I was a little bit confused. So the first thing I want to say is apparently they're a little bit uneducated, even though they're Harvard students. Do you think, and I know this from experience because my son lives in New Zealand, do you think that you can just get on a plane, show up New Zealand, say, I'm here. Where's my telephone and my bank card? And could you point me to my apartment? And no, it doesn't work that way. You think it's tough to get in here? Try getting in over there. Try getting in a lot of places. They think they can just stroll in and go, hey, I'm here. Hook a brother up. Does not work that way. But they're oblivious. So the next thing that the guy did was he said, okay, here's a one-way ticket to New Zealand. Here's a one-way ticket to Denmark. Here's a one-way ticket to wherever and he had their one-way ticket, but you can't come back. Do you want the one-way ticket? Oh, no. The opportunities are vast here. And wait, but they were just saying that, with this administration, all our rights are being taken away, and this and that and the other thing, and our First Amendment rights are. The Democratic Party is the only one that says, you can't say that word, you can't say this word, you can't say that word. Oh, did you say that word? Oh, did you talk about this group? Did you talk about that group? They're the ones that are shutting down everybody's free speech. But these Harvard students say otherwise. But again, when faced with the opportunity to go to their dream country, oh no, we have far too many opportunities here in the shithole that you hate. That is the hypocrisy. And that is the future. These young, impressionable minds that have been just indoctrinated with the most ridiculous thoughts and ideas. So when it comes to immigration and the Democratic Party, they are so ass backwards. And that's just one reason, the way they handle shit with that. And use ICE, which is very smart the way they do it. So they can point the finger and go, see what they're doing? See what they're doing? But they protect every criminal, and not just illegals, every criminal. They love their criminals. They love a criminal. They want to give every criminal every opportunity. They want to defund the police, no cash bonds or bails, set them free to reoffend 10, 15, 20, 30 times, and just keep putting them back out there and putting them back out there. Letting them have guns by wanting to take yours away because you don't need one. You don't deserve one. And if you do have one, you only get 2 bullets. And if 5 guys break into your house and steal your shit and you shoot one of them, you're going to jail and they get to go home. But we won't get into that because that's another subject. And don't even get me started on the blatant voter fraud. But hey, you don't have to agree with a damn thing I say. But yep, this right here is Blind Views. And that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back, 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 back.